Hello, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful Leo. Thank you so much for joining me here. Okay, I'm very excited for this message. This is a very important message today. This is like, there's so much energy here. I'm very excited for this. Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. I have your coffee cup right here. I'm going to pull Tarot and Oracle, of course, and I have the messages I saw in your coffee. So I saw a cyclone. There's something here where something was happening to you. Some kind of spell work was happening to you. Some kind of curse was put on you. There's something here that you finally, I don't want to say finally, like it took you too long. It was meant to be the amount of time that it has taken. Meant to be, destined to be this amount of time for a particular reason, okay? But there has been a series, and it's just been increasing and growing, probably from the time of your birth, probably for, it could be for years, months, decades, probably from the time of your birth, though, where there's been illusions. You've been presented with a lot of illusions here. You were born into a family where there was a lot of manipulation. There was narcissistic behavior, gaslighting. People had entities attached to them. There was demonic energy, and you were born into this. And when this happens, it takes a long time. It's supposed to happen for a long amount of time for a particular reason. So this cyclone is like, when you're breaking out of this, you break out of it in waves, and spirit protects you and then backs off and allows you to feel the pain of the situation. And this is all a part of it. It's all a part of it, and there's reasons for it. So there's some kind of a cyclone here that you have outwitted, outsmarted, found your way out of. There's something here about spirit holding off, not able to help, and watching as you defeat this energy. This is intense inner turmoil, transformation, powerful cleansing force. You are dealing with people, situations, a life full of unpredictabilities, full of tumultuous energy, full of suffering, of fear. And to find your way out, you have to see with your intuition. There is not a source that can really help you. It's you. Within you, you have to find the way. And I saw you setting a fire. It's like, okay, you want to trap me in here? Fine. I'm going to set a fire. And, the smoke is going to be so overwhelming. It's going to burn a hole, and I'm going to climb out of this tower, and this is going to, burn down what they tried to trap me in, and this is going to like smoke out all of the rats. It's like this kind of energy. There is some kind of a risk. There is a crying out. There's a cry of war. There is a calling on your angels here. There's like a certain amount of suffering, and then there is a shift here that has happened. And you created this shift because you stood up for yourself. You stood your ground. You spoke your truth, and you can do all of those things without raising your voice. It doesn't matter if you did or you didn't raise your voice, but you know what I'm saying? There's a way here where you said no, and you fought your way, even if you didn't know what's going to be on the other side of this. Am I going to make this up? Is this going to be my own demise? But I cannot live another day of this death. And this is reminding me of Snow White and the Huntsman. And she does that. She is reborn. She dies and then she is reborn. The queen actually poisons her and kills her. Well, I just gave away the ending. Well, sorry. I hope you saw it. But it's old. It's like 8 years probably. It's still worth watching it. There's still surprises. So she comes back to life. They think she's dead. I'm just going to keep telling it, I guess. So she comes back to life and, you know, there's like fire, you know, and she's like making a speech and everyone's like, ah! And this is what I mean by a war cry. Yeah. It's like there is a call. You broke out and you finally realized who you really are. You know, you finally realized that the divine, the light of the universe, God, angels, you know, they have your back. And you cried out and they heard you. They called back, you know, and that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. I saw a lion like looking back, like one last look back, like after leaving this destruction and everything. And you turn around for like one last, you know, look, right? And spirit is over you. There is a spirit over you at this time. And that there is either it's going to happen soon or this has already happened. You're going to be assigned like a bodyguard, like God's ultimate warrior is going to be assigned to you. Yeah, let's see about this now, because this is a powerful one. Oh, wow. There's all these angels here are creating these miracles. Angels are flying around creating miracles here. This is giving me like hideout energy. There is a way that you could feel like you're hiding out. Oh, wow. This could have to do with a diversion here. This is weird energy here. This is really weird energy on the outside of your cup here. There could be people around you that are wearing masks. They're wearing masks and there's like perversion with these people. They're, you know, inappropriate, like lust has consumed them. You know, that energy is here. But this is something that it's like you have moved away from this for sure, but the energy is still lurking there, you know, and we'll try to find you, but it's like there's angels all over here. This angel is like picking up something. This angel is like carrying a boulder. There's another one carrying another one. They're like repairing what has been destroyed. This is like reminding me of when Simba goes back to claim his kingdom and face Scar, you know, face the person that made him think that he was crazy, gaslighting him and, you know, manipulating him into thinking it was his own fault of his father's death, you know. He went back to face this person that, you know, really that's an abuse, you know, stole from him his own life, you know, and the freedom of his mind and having a home, you know. So he went back to face, and then now it's like, okay, the war is won, and now it's like repairing. So there's something here about that energy is just not going to have access to you. But there isn't necessarily like a battle that is won, that is satisfying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this energy of Simba going and facing Scar. You know what I mean? It's more like this energy of speaking your truth and removing yourself and forgiving the you know, the situation so you heal. But it's almost like you don't really get this moment of the face to face. So it's like you have to be your own justice. That's what it is. It's like you're not going to get the justice from this person. This is like Scar. What if Scar never said to Simba, I killed Mufasa? What if he never whispered that? You know what I mean? So he's not going to give Simba the answer. He's not going to, you know what I'm saying? This is that kind of energy. Warlock. And I'll tell you about this here. Okay, hidden agenda. Yeah. And you have portal with Hapachitsu under there. So yeah, okay. So here's the thing here. You're spiritual royalty. I'll tell you that. First of all. Because Hapachitsu is royalty. And so is Simba, right? There you go. Oh, and so is Snow White from Snow White and the Huntsman. And their crown is taken from them. And used to humiliate them, right? And to imprison them in despair, you know. So this energy, what does this mean, warlock? This is like, to me, telling me a type of a person, like an archetype, okay? So this is an energy here of a person that will spend a lifetime being loyal to someone with calculated plans to not be loyal to them, to get everything that they want at the opportune moment, even planning that this moment is going to be, you know, a year later, 10 years later. Like, it's an extremely long period of time. It's like reminding me of Prince of Persia, when the uncle, you know, is so loyal and he's so loving and everything, and he waits like 30 years to then betray his brother. 30 years? And it's like planning it out the entire time, being loyal throughout all of that to switch it up. So someone that can be that calculated and that cold for that long of a time, it's a very eerie energy. This is someone who, you know, this could have been like a parent. This could be a situation where someone was very calculated in this hidden agenda. You know, Hapachitsu, she was the ruler, she was the pharaoh of Egypt, and they waited until her son turned 17 years old. People that were, you know, she's ruling and they're the advisors, right? And then when her son turned 17, they killed her so her son could rule. So they were loyal to her for 17 years, just waiting for her son to grow up, right? So there is this kind of energy here of very much so planning something out here and taking your innocence away from you. That's a huge thing to do. Taking your purity away from you, where you never got to experience that. And it says risk. Are you kidding me? And it says prayers being answered. You took some kind of a risk. Some kind of a risk to stand up to this, to challenge this, to protest this, to not comply, you know? And whatever this is, your prayers are being answered. Your war cry was heard. You calling on your angels and they heard you. Prayers being answered. And angels love it so very much when prayers are answered. They absolutely love it. And they absolutely love it when someone has demons attached to them and the person that they are praying on, that they are obsessed with and love, and they're praying on this person for a huge amount of time, they love it when that person stands up for themselves. They love it when that person chooses the light and still defends and takes this risk. They love this because this means that they get to come in and act on your behalf and defend you. And this demonic energy, this person, these people, this situation with these entities attached to them, things get worse for them. And the wound is the place where the light enters you. So these type of entities, these type of people, The only way that they are going to stop this is they have to hit rock bottom. They have to. It has to get worse. It's the only way that maybe they will choose to change. But really, you know, that's between them and God. That's not about you. But angels love this. They love this. They are cheering for this. They are hoping for this because they're waiting on the sidelines. It's a free will based universe. So they can't just interact whenever they want, you know? So they're waiting for this. They're waiting for this. They're hoping for this, that what you did happens. They're hoping for it so very much. And the amount of karma that, you know, this warlock energy is going to have coming to them. Wow, you have abundance here. It's up to you. Wow. So there is a lot that's coming towards you here. No need to worry. Improving health. Be assertive. That's the thing what I'm saying. You're kind of being assertive in a way. There's a way that you're being assertive with your light and what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate, and protecting your boundaries. I heard this somewhere, I don't know, but it's like healthy anger means that you say no. That is healthy anger. It is healthy to say, well, no, I'm not comfortable with this. I'm setting this boundary. And, you know, later on we can talk about why or what does that mean. But there's certain things where, no, we're not talking about it. It's no, you know. And that's the thing, is you're willing to see this is too low. I don't deserve this. So I'm going to say no to this. And you can say no to this with your actions. You can tell the person, but you don't even necessarily have to. You can disconnect and be done, you know. So this is going to drastically improve your health. Drastically improve your health. Because this energy was, you know, pulling your energy, and you were getting their despair. And this in your body causes poor health. Being around people that are, you know, this demonic energies will physically make you sick. They try to prey on you for your gifts, for your psychic abilities, and they use them for their own benefit. And now that you're being assertive, now that you're protecting yourself, the angels can also protect you and act on your behalf. Now this abundance can come in. And I'm hearing this is in many ways. Overwhelming abundance. Prayers are being answered. Prayers that you even forgot that you prayed about. Wow. Okay, let's see a little more about this here. They're like, Spirit is so proud of you. Spirit is so thankful for you doing this. Because when you maintain unconditional love within your being and you protect that unconditional love, this is how unconditional love glows and amplifies on the planet. And those that are trying to bring down, trying to have fear take over the planet and hatred, those demonic entities, they lose. They lessen as this happens. You have regret and repression here. And you have rebirth, winter. So this could be right now that you're going through this rebirth. You could feel that there are these energies, these people that regret what it is that they have done to you. But it's this eerie energy of they regret it, but they would do it all again. And you know they would. You know that they would. You know that hurting you was hurting them, but they would continue to do it again and again and again. And if they can find another person to do it to, they will. And they know it will make them feel even worse, and they don't care. So there is a point of, I think in Harry Potter, there is a movie where this is, and I can't remember what it is, but we'll just say Harry Potter. Like when Lord Voldemort is getting hurt, Harry Potter hurts as well. You know what I'm saying? There is like a weird connection there that the two of them have. And defeating Lord Voldemort, it really hurt Harry Potter, and Harry Potter died and came back from the dead because he had to kill the part of himself that it was Lord Voldemort. So you have gone through a very painful time, and there is a part of you that is dying off from living amongst this demonic energy, this warlock energy for so long, and enduring this abuse. You know, your energy holds on to some of that, and that part needs to die away. The part that allowed for this to begin with. And even having empathy, because you have been to hell and back. You have had so many deaths and rebirths. You have had so much suffering and aloneness. And you know that this person, what they're in for, what they have done to you all of this time. And there is this feeling of empathy for them. But you're here having your rebirth. Oh, rebirth, yeah. And this person, they can have a rebirth as well. They have angels that they can access as well. But they have to choose that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So let's see about this. It might be Snow White and the Huntsman that happens with her and the Queen. They're like bound somehow. Yeah. Facade, beliefs, past, lack, suffering. There's this energy of distance. Yeah, there is a distance now. This person cannot get to you, but you can still feel that they are suffering when they are alone, but they are still actively putting on a face and faking things for others. These flying monkeys that they, want to, that they're trying to conjure here and turn on you. So you could feel this energy. This could be like a group of people, or there's like people that are, that they're connected, and that they're talking about this, right? And they can get some kind of enjoyment about the gossip and about believing in all of this kind of stuff that it's like their judgment tells them is lies, but they would rather believe the lies because in order to believe the truth, which is what you represent, they have to face the truth within themselves. They would have to face their own demons. And it's a lot easier to play along, to allow yourself to be in delusion. There is a fear to facing something like this, and they would rather be ignorant. They would rather, be poisoned than take this risk. It's like this kind of energy here. And you could know this, but you have the sun's strength and empowerment here. Look at this. So you're really healing yourself. You're about to come into this energy of coming alive here, where it has been nothing but this endless death. It's now time for you to come alive. epiphany, breakthrough. Wow. Yeah. There is like this revolution that you are leading. Remember, awakening, you know. Look at all the light and all of these cards that you now have in your hands, you know, in all areas of your life. This is really beautiful. This is something that Spirit wants you to know. Spirit is so proud of you for doing this. So now there's these breakthroughs that you've been waiting for, and this receiving where it has been so long since something good has happened. You know, gift. I'm telling you. Wow. Improving health, abundance, gift, awakening, breakthrough, empowerment, strength, surprise. Wow. There's huge surprises here for you. Prayers being answered. You could feel still like you're kind of waiting for some kind of a change that will never come. Like lingering, being sick, being exhausted, and is this ever going to end? But you have young woman here. So there is this new opportunity here. There is this reviving yourself and being full of vitality again, and being ready and excited about your life again. You know, thought this could have to do with some kind of an idea that you have, or just a new level of consciousness that you have reached. And this new level of consciousness that you have reached, this is curing your health. This is creating this opportunity for you to have abundance in your life, where it feels like it's been money blocks, money blocks, money blocks. You know, now you have money. Wow. What the heck? Okay, the elephant. Bearer of justice. This is the justice card. That's what I'm saying. It's a time for justice, and you're going to be your own justice. And because you're choosing to be your own justice, the universe is so ecstatic because the angels can now help. They can now intervene. They can now act on your behalf. So you have the guardian of shells here, okay, which is the King of Cups. So this is emotional stability and depth. And this ability to face any fears, to be fearless, to be invincible, because sharks eat your fear. That's what it represents. It's like if you're in the water with a bunch of sharks, guess what? You're going to have to face your fears, or I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy here. And it's about managing your emotions and not letting the fear overrule you. You know, animals will attack you if you're afraid, because when people are afraid, when anyone is afraid, they're going to act how? Either they're going to run or they're going to attack. So the animal's not going to wait to find out which one you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's this kind of energy here of you're not waiting anymore for your justice. You're going to get your justice and stand up for yourself, but you're also going to do it in an emotionally stable way. Yeah. Spirit of freedom. Wow. This is a new life and celebration here because you have the Three of Cups here. So there's a lot of reasons to finally celebrate. To finally come out of this just death after death after death. So there's some kind of like news that could be coming to you. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups that you're really going to celebrate. Or there could be a way that you feel very free within yourself. You feel very vibrant again. One day you're going to wake up very soon and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm me again, but I'm like the new and improved version of me. Whoa. You know, there is this burst of energy here and an opportunity to go out, to be around people, to socialize. And this could be where there is some kind of offer that comes in for you. And this could be very much so a surprise. Okay. This Ace of Cups. This could be about love. And I feel like at that time, you're going to be very busy. You're going to be busy. And this is the thing about monkeys, is they are very, very, very playful energy, but they also, you know, they have a role in their family unit, in their community, and they do that role. You know, they know how to use tools, they know how to solve problems, they know how to get things done. So if there's a problem, they're going to figure out a way to solve it. You know what I'm saying? But then they're going to get having fun, you know? So I feel like there is this increase where things are becoming easier, but there is a lot of things coming in at once. And this feels like good problems to have, right? I love this, Leo. Good for you. I am so happy for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. I have personal readings available in the description if you're interested. Okay, thank you.